Here is the new 2025 Super Scout Limited. This thing's fully loaded with tech package, everything. And this is a pre-sold unit. Now, I'm gonna go over just a quick walk around on this bike, and as promised, I'll give you a little bit of insight on what's going on with maybe a bike that you're waiting on that you ordered, or if you're looking for these to come into dealer stock, kind of what's going on there. But real quick, let's look at this puppy. I have not seen a whole lot of stuff on YouTube on this particular model, and this bike is a really cool one. And first time really a Scout that comes that there's a Scout that comes this way from the factory. So nice matte black paint finish on this. You can see the scalp that's painted in. They do a really nice job with this. It looks really good. You see with this guy, it has a chrome exhaust with a black body in the muffler, chrome tip. I like the contrast myself. I guess it's up for you to decide what you think. Limited there on the cover. Now these bags are new. You see we pull down to release. There's this little release right there. That's where it clips. This guy is waiting on a passenger backrest, but the amount of storage that you have in these bags is actually pretty good. I'd say it's definitely more than the prior outgoing Scout, and probably even a little bit more than what the Super Chief has, because look at that. You don't have to worry about your exhaust cutting into the bags. You have a full-size bag on either side. You see the back here, all the Scouts are running these kind of bob fenders. So in the case of the Super Scout, how these bags mount, they're gonna mount to this rear bar that comes out that gives you your tail lights, your turn signals, and then of course a place to mount your license plate with a light there. Now, let me know what you think of this design. I have my own thoughts on it, which are, it's okay. I think it would be better if it had a full fender myself, but that's maybe just me being picky. But that's how they do it. The seat on here, really nice seat actually. Sitting on this guy with this style seat, you do feel pretty secure. Some of the Scouts, like the Bobber, I know in the past I felt that you're gonna slide off the bike, especially with this new output of this engine at 105 horsepower. But that seat is pretty secure. See the bag on this side, same setup. They open nice, they close nice. The one downside to this with this design is there is no lock on the bike, but or lock on the bags. But my vintage doesn't have that either. This being the Plus Tech, we have push button start right there. Normally you'd have a keyhole. See, we have the nice screen. There's the new control layout. This is very similar, if you know the FTR, very similar to what the FTR has. Turn signals here, very nice micro switches and all this stuff here. Looks like our setup guys will have to tighten that up there. But cruise control, just nice feel on the buttons. Screen comes in right here. Of course, ride command, 4-inch screen. A couple of different display clusters that you can have. Of course, we can have navigation, track your ride, look at stuff that's going on with the bike. Where's our map? Let's see if the map's loaded yet. This might still think that it's up in Bemidji, or Roseau, I'm sorry. Bemidji, silly me. But anyway, as that loads up, we are in a metal shed right now, so this probably doesn't have the most connectivity. You see LED headlight, is standard equipment on this guy here. LED turn signals all the way around. There's our map. Yeah, it looks like it found us. So really a neat system. And with their tech, they always seem to do a really good job. I think that is my favorite display right there. We got our kill switch starter. This is all pretty standard stuff. Chrome mirrors, chrome accents is in the fuel gauge, and the chrome trim ring around the headlight and everything. So very, very nicely done bike. These don't sound that bad. Definitely sound a lot better than that Sports Dress that we took in on trade. You fire that thing up and it sounds like there's going to be a rod going through the engine, But Very, very neat bike, old school. You got spoked wheels, front and rear, but a very, very cool bike. So what is going on with these guys? What is the delivery time frame on this? Well, I can tell you, let's get around here. Don't want to kill the batteries of this guy. I can tell you this. If you have one on pre-sold order, there is a very, very, very good chance. I don't want to say 100% because you never know what can happen, but there's a very, very good chance that your bike will be delivered to the dealership midway through this month. They got a lot of the pre-sold bikes, if not all of them, built, and they are getting out to shippers now. For dealer stock stuff, what we've been told is that they expect the dealers to have maybe not all of their inventory from their first order, but a majority of it by the end of the month being June. So if you are waiting for one of these, you should be riding by 4th of July. Now, don't hold me to that. That's not a promise, but that is what the expectation is. You'll be riding it down the road by 4th of July if you're a pre-sold customer. If you want to walk into the dealership, take one for a test ride, and then decide to buy it, you also have a good chance of riding by July or July 4th or whatever, however you want to break it down. So they are coming, they are shipping, they are finally here. You know, this is our first one. We haven't gotten any stock or any in-stock units at the dealership yet, but this is our first one that we got. We have another pre-sold one that should be here hopefully in a couple weeks, actually. So anyway, I wanted to share this quick before this goes to its new home. But you guys got any questions at all? Let me know. Leave a comment below. If you like this kind of quick, down and dirty, no frills kind of stuff, let me know that too. These are easier to make, and I don't have to do much other than start recording on my phone. Hopefully there's some valuable information for you. So anyways, thank you folks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a future video.